At a quiet table in 17th century France, two men stared at a problem so small it seemed harmless, yet it would quietly change how humanity understood chance, risk, and the future itself. It was the year 1654. Candlelight trembled against stone walls, dice clattered in taverns, cards were shuffled, fortunes won and lost on instinct and superstition. Gambling wasn't just entertainment, it was obsession. And one nobleman, frustrated by a simple question about unfinished games, unknowingly ignited a revolution. How do you fairly divide the winnings of a game cut short? At first glance, it sounded trivial, but beneath it lay a deeper mystery. Was luck chaos? Or did it follow hidden rules? Letters began to cross France. Ink scratched across parchment as two brilliant minds wrestled with uncertainty itself. They didn't meet in grand halls. They didn't stand before crowds. They reasoned in silence, breaking chance into pieces small enough to count. Slowly, something extraordinary emerged. They imagined every possible future of a game, every coin flip, every die roll, every path fate could take. They treated the unknown not as magic, but as something measurable. Chance became a landscape that could be mapped. This was the first crack in humanity's ancient fear of randomness. Midway through their exchange, a realization landed with quiet force. Uncertainty wasn't the enemy of reason, it was its raw material. If all possible outcomes could be imagined, weighed, and compared, then even the future could be approached with logic. This idea spread far beyond gambling tables. Merchants began to think differently about risk. Insurers imagined protecting against disasters they couldn't predict. Scientists gained a tool to interpret noisy experiments. Slowly, invisibly, probability seeped into medicine, astronomy, economics, into every place where the world refused to behave perfectly. But the emotional core remained simple and human. Two people, separated by distance, trusted thought over superstition. They believed that the chaos of life could be faced, not with certainty, but with understanding. The climax wasn't thunderous. There was no single moment of applause, just a quiet truth settling into place. The future is uncertain, but it is not unknowable. And from that moment on, humanity stopped merely fearing chance and began learning from it. Today, every weather forecast, medical trial, financial model, and scientific prediction traces a fragile line back to that candlelit table in 1654, where probability was born not from gambling, but from curiosity. If this story sparked your curiosity, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment with what moment in history you'd like to explore next, and help the channel grow.